you know, the wrong way. I need to like build the logics and then like insert them into the game environment like carefully, once we be like, oh, it's curated, man, it's all nice looking, they got all the lights and stuff like that. You don't want to be like, let me just drop a deadly fucking amount of logic into this shit. It'll change
Yeah.
the way everything's working. So it's really just coming up with like, I guess, a good basic game. I didn't even start from like some kind of demo project. I didn't like scout around like, oh, let me find this thing. I just was like, make it from scratch. And so we've kind of been learning that way. And it can do things if I'm very, very specific, but I don't know how to be specific. And that's really in its own way a learning thing. But I did have a whole bunch of other stuff being made for that. So I have all the programmatic stuff. Like if I cared to study it, I could know how to talk to it right. But let's fucking skip that shit and just make it learn how to make me talk to it right. You know what I'm saying? So we're building this
Alright.
out. You know what I mean? Like, don't make it hard on. Like, I need to just be sloppy. This is the way. You know.
Yeah. I mean, if you get that sealed up, right? To where it's like you don't have to be all prim and proper with it.
Right.
You
You'd
get
think I
that
could get a
locked
girlfriend
in.
then, right? That's what this is all really about. If you want to get down to it. I know Risky keeps asking. I'm just like, this is like a long, long roundabout way to get a girlfriend. I think it's probably anyway.
Yeah.
I don't want to be truthful all of a sudden, but go ahead. What are you gonna say?
But I mean, yeah, fuck, what was I gonna say? Yeah, well, if you can get it to do that, you can get it to basically adapt to your mind and the way you think. And that's a massive hurdle you just leaped. You just take the whole shortcut. I mean, it'll be a lot of
It's
work
really that
initially,
I think that
but after
it's
that,
so
it's a
much
huge
better
bonus.
than a person in a way, but it needs to know like why I'm wrong in my way. Like not why I'm wrong to some other normie. Like I'm a weirdo. Like like help me help myself. But you got to
Yeah.
understand how I'm fucked up. Like, and so that's why
Actually,
it's
it's
like
gonna teach you how to learn in a way, or allow you to. That's not proper.
it's kind of
Is
like
it more like
whenever I get into like coding, I start using brain parts that I don't normally use, and so they're like high learning and I don't know. For as long as I'm kind of can keep this up, I suppose I'll be figuring things out a little bit differently. But some of it's like pretty introspective actually, yeah, and I think I've blown through those initial walls of it. But it's like the places I'm going are pretty interesting now. Like, and it's like it builds some steam over time. So I'll be able to extract like any kind of music style, like to understand what it really means, what its history is, like not just replicate it, not just like copy paste it, like really have the ability to actually process it. So I, that's a pretty cool technology. I don't. I guess other people would be thinking like, how do I make this into a website and then charge people money for it? But like that's not where I'm at
yeah,
right with it. Um, I don't know that most of this would hold up, and uh, yeah, I need to get to just to uh, lock all the lock all the processes down where they all connect, because everything's kind of a system here, a system there, nodes all not. It doesn't have full control over its testes, so it's got a lot of balls. It does. It's got it's got a lot of abilities I've packed into it, but it can't really be fluid yet. So I'm trying to like get that working, and then this should be pretty powerful. I mean, for what it is, it's running on free stuff, man. You know, like who's
that's the impressive part. You're doing it all for free.
yeah, we grew up on the digital street, dog. Like that's the identity of Biggie Claws. So like that has bled its way into my development process. It's quite cool, man. And I have only
And that's
really gotten
pretty.
it to process like one track, so it only knows like one mode, which is like 86 BPM, steady, hardcore, bringing it heavy. You know what I mean? Like it parses out things it at BPM. So it applies like we because of the way that somehow we forced and prompt something special to paste the LLMs out. I don't know if it really works or it just hallucinates and tells me that it does. But I'm somewhat trying to prove it out, but I can't really even bring up that it's so BPM, steady, hardcore, bringing it heavy. You know what I mean? Like it parses out things at BPM. So it applies like we because of the way that somehow we forced and prompt something special to paste GPU paste the LLMs out. I don't know if it really works or it just hallucinates and tells me that it does. But I'm somewhat trying to prove it out, but I can't really even bring up that it's so far out, like in dev circles, like nobody will like people look at me like I got three heads to try to bring something up like that.
Oh no shit.
I mean, like if you could look at me like I got six heads, they'll still look at me like three. There's very few people who you have to want to appreciate that I've got good ideas first. So I don't know. I'm gonna get some credibility, man. That's what I need. I need some street cred. Fuck, man. This is fun shit to fuck with, though.
Yeah, it sounds
I'd
like you're
like to
having
be
a
able to
blast, dude.
share it with other people, because it's like I don't think I'm anything special in what I'm doing, and it like it makes me smarter for like the more retarded I am to it, the more I'm like, oh, like a light bulb like goes, "Pong." Like I'm like, oh shit, like I can do that. Interesting, man. I didn't know. Man, anyway, it's eating up my time like crazy.
Well, yeah. Yeah, it sure in the
Yeah,
hell sounds like it.
but I still need
It's
to
like it
like,
sounds like a passion project, so it's like I mean, I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know. I get people oh, be
I'm
cautious,
lost
but
in
it's
it.
like I don't see anything wrong with that. As long as you can
I don't.
balance, you can keep
I
the
think I'm
balance
just
going.
it's like a learn like I'm learning as I'm going, but it's like like I'm also kind of taken pretty naturally to it. So it's like it has useful stuff to it. Everybody was like talking yesterday, like, oh, what would you do to make it make money? But boy,
Yeah, I
like
don't think that's eventually. I think that's kind of, it sounds like a good road to dabble into
like
at some point,
it's
because then
not.
you could just spend more time on it and not have to, you get what I mean? Like not have to
Yeah.
do the 9 to 5 if you could find a way to
I just
generate
think that
funds.
that Fiverr thing seems pretty honest, man. Like I'm not trying to sell somebody on some like automated package cloud shit. Like I don't even know that's not my wheelhouse anyway. But just doing like one-off jobs. This if I teach it how to make some basic video game assets, that's
Mhm.
some value, you know what I mean, to somebody. Uh, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
and
just keep it
teaching
on
it
there.
like
Keep it and
teaching it,
wait.
yeah, like styles and things and we're at what from the 14th I got it remembering uh anything. So that was my first data item was on the 14th and I got that going. So like I've built out like fuck dude. Just the memory system alone is is pretty significantly ahead of what other people might be fucking with on the normal. And then uh yeah, like tying in the agent network thing says multiple like identities it can kind of spawn sort of.
Yeah.
I mean
I mean, I like it, dude. I think what you're doing is pretty cool as shit, you know?
like so making like the video game characters themselves like of these is a possibility, just like from a photo to be able to create. So I just need to generate like a sample photo from 360
Well, that's
of
the
like
huge
what.
part about like the Bry's Migs thing or Migs Bry's, whatever the fuck it is. Like when you started talking about that and then video games and the way you're working it in, you could assign it. It's like, dude, you could make actual NPCs with different
Yes.
personalities that all interact with each other.
Easily.
That's pretty fucking huge, dude. You know? That's pretty huge. Because that will set just the base. That'll set the baseline for development and interaction for people within whatever environment, you create. And then if you could get what's really fucking what you could really be valuable as far as like making money is you could create like an online type area. Now, see, I kind of have a theory something like this already exists, where it's like bots interacting with each other based on their personalities and having back and forth conversations to attract more people. So they look like sentient, you know, they come off as they're sentient and interacting within the environment, and then other people can engage with them, where it's like, oh, they think that's actually somebody, but it's just a bot that's luring them in. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah, it's
adding,
like
not luring, but like adding to the experience, right? So
yeah, I
it
wonder if
feels more
there might
authentic.
very well be like a Sims type open source version that's out there that this could be like applied to just like to test it out or something or I mean I kind of fancy like a Final Fantasy old retro RPG style village, but you know whatever, to each their own. This we could pipe this into like a Minecraft server. I don't know how to do that, but I'm sure my bot can. Um, so there's like
Uh,
well, in theory, like I'd like to get this to where this is something usable for like a Minecraft. Somebody who can understand Minecraft should be able to understand how to like pile agentics together. If you could understand like Redstone, you should be able to understand how to build
Like
a bot
and
network,
or yeah.
something like that. Yeah, this is
Yeah, I
getting
mean, because
pretty dope though,
essentially
because
what just logic, right? Logic gates and stuff.
some of it I don't know how it works. I just it's by request. That's why I was saying yesterday. Like I take like a three pass approach right now, which is to like for broad features. I try to be like biblical God in a way, like or just know that like I'm let there be light right now in it, which is not to be offensive to anybody, but it's a way. It's like I don't normally make requests like that, you know.
Bro, I think you should hook up with Max. Maxi, I think his name is.
I
Ah,
don't know who
fuck,
that
what's
is.
his name now? That dude's big time into the AI.
I don't know, but
He's
anybody with
dabbled
that
into
name,
the
I'd probably stay away
personalities.
from.
Huh?
I ran into somebody like that, and I'm not sure if it's somebody I would talk to.
Uh,
I just get
Fair
like
enough.
with like that's what I'm saying. There's like weird jokers out for collaborative things. I'd rather you know
Well, not just to collaborate. I'm saying like, just bounce ideas, you know? Maybe he might have some insight onto something that,
it's possible that there are
you're
two people
curious
with a
about.
similar name.
Yeah, I mean, could be. Or or you just know something I don't.
Oh, I don't know. I had a weird experience. Speaking to some people, just like whoa. If you think that there are people in deep things that traipse through different Discord communities, you got to wonder who's trying to like do what exactly, or is that just normal? You know,
Well, normal to you
a little
versus normal to
suspicious.
them.
People are like within this community might be prone to like I don't know certain types of mental things. They get like a little paranoid maybe about things. Do you know, you feel me?
Yep.
You know who's kind of paranoid? Computer programmers a lot of times. You know, especially people that do like security and shit like that. It's weird. Anyway.
Oh, I get you. Think I got you.
It's like I'm maybe offensive to people sometimes. Like, you know, maybe I
Well, you
challenge
could be a
people's
bit,
egos sometimes. Like I'm not
yeah, I think you
I'm
could be
used
a
to
bit
this.
sarcastic
Yeah.
without, I don't know. It doesn't seem like you're
This
trying to be
I give you
sarcastic.
I gave you 15 years of this is the Heinz 57 of the Snack to the Future. Like I give you a flavored version of this the distillation of over the years, I guess, or what it is. So yeah, sometimes I'm sarcastic, mean. Sometimes I'm like fucking trying to put some wisdom down. I don't know. I have a lot of modes I move around in. I have a very particular set of skills that are
Yeah.
made for trolls. Anyways, it's like I do all these kinds of, uh, you know, understand it. Like I have understanding about it more than I'm trying to do anything. But it's what I know how to do. Anyway,
Hmm.
that's not like regular life for me. So, and when I talk to like regular people, I don't act like on this level, you know. But other people on Discord trying to talk at me, like if I try to network through Discord, it's like it's already in. I would rather. maybe not try to network necessarily with like tech weirdos on Discord. I don't know.
Oh yeah, bad experience type shit.
Like, well, it's a whole nother world of like, like anybody who's really like established is not going to be looking for people to work with on Discord so much.
That's
It's
a good
just better
point.
to go through, and then
Just be easy to do it solo then. Yeah, because you already know what to do. You're saying.
it attracts a certain type of like there are people that are just like in a very pure developmental phase, but I think I'm probably the most only person that's not trying to like immediately apply this to like flipping some kind of money or something, or building something on that. And I say it's like the don't shake the genie in the lamp if you know you have the lamp, you know.
Oh, you should have made a Christina Aguilera song. What's
Oh
wrong with you?
fuck, I did that last time too, damn it. But it's like I could make a wish, you know what I mean? It's like, hey, like let there be this or that, you know what I mean? And if yeah, maybe I'll get to the point where you can get so like dialed in onto one point of development that you just like lose a whole week on it. It's myopic development syndrome, I guess.
Oh, I've
But it's
done
like,
that multiple times with like gaming. I'll try and write like a macro or a bot type thing to run certain aspects of the game. And then you get it to like, oh, this is sort of functional. Nice. And then you fucking redesign the whole thing and you start tweaking this, tweaking that. Next thing you know, it's like, wow, rewrote this thing like 4 fucking times now. And I forgot to sleep and eat. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I've been there with it. But then when you're done, bro, the rewards are huge. Huge. Like you just
oh yeah,
click one fucking button and everything's like, boom, your guy's doing this, running out, getting this,
oh yeah.
coming back, and everything's
I had
just
very complex
holy
workflows
shit.
going on. Just a point and click thing. Like I was like, oh, I can make an iframe and then play this flash game in there, and then created like landmarks, pixel search, all happening pretty quick, man. And then real clicks. It never got caught. Never had to hack anything at all. It just made it play it. Um, complex things like running like a whole attack cycle of farming thing. Like
Yeah. Like I ran
yeah,
I ran a script. Well, somebody designed the bot, but I set up, somebody wrote the bot and gave it the ability to do everything else on the back end. And I just optimized it with external tools that the bot wasn't capable of doing. And I incorporated them in everything with like timers and like if this then that, and or like type um interactions between the two.
yeah,
And I got it to like it's like, dude, I could just press a button and get them to all like 9 different accounts to sync up, join a fellow together, relocate themselves to a new destination, travel from there to another portal, and then go and get all the supplies they need, recall back, start over, go back to like the original destination,
and
go through a different
bro.
portal, and then interact with a bot, get that bot to summon something for them, go through there, and then just spend like the entire day, like just
Yeah,
gaining experience, leveling, and resources. Dude, I didn't even have to play. That's like it got to the point where that aspect of the game I no longer needed to do.
yeah. The game became about making the macrobot,
Yeah, but even then, it's like,
which
all
I
right,
like.
because it's like if you can get that. The reason I did it is like I didn't really too much enjoy that aspect of the game because it was a bit grindy. So I'm like, all right, well, I got to the point where it's like there's no threat of dying. So what do I care? It's like I don't even have to be there. I just click a fucking button, it does it for me. And then from there, it's like, all right, now that allows me to go just do different shit. Maybe take one of the accounts or a different account and go do something I actually enjoy. And at the same time, I'm not falling behind in the overall scheme of things because I'm already, I'm gaining. It's like just kind of like having work is in a
Yeah.
sense.
I had a I had chance to like. somehow encountered this one kid um, who was able to somehow get into the game and like get into the memory of the map and see everything different that had spawned and like all the like basically be able to search the entire map tile. Um,
Yeah.
he got
Yeah,
in
he
a
dug
lot
into the
of trouble.
files.
He got in a lot of trouble. I'm glad I did not, but I got to see how he was working it, dude. Like that, I think maybe I never went to school for any of this stuff. But that was like, whoa, dude. Like he used like a Lewis script, like to webhook into his uh server to route like he would basically have the main connection to the server, and then he would like have all the other people were out. It was just like, whoa, dude. Like
What
this
was
is
he
some
doing? Like
hot shit.
pulling from the official server and like
Yeah,
generating like all like basically whatever he wanted to know from the server. Like kind of
yeah,
pinging them, sniffing the packets, and like running it through scripts to decode it and display the information he wanted.
yeah. And it was like
Oh,
to be able to sniff all the packets, you had to like know how like the big Indian like format was going, and then yeah, like and then
yeah.
regex it, and um,
Yeah, that stuff's way past my fucking realm of understanding.
it's like
You know what I mean?
regex really sucks to try to like uh to get it working. It is like it's like weird some kind of math algebra word bullshit. But it's like if you were trying to like do certain things, you need to use that, or
Yeah,
even just
to
like
access certain
string in a
parts.
string is just like a search in a string of text. So like in a way, that's kind of how part of my like my pre-filter is working for the AI bot that I'm building, like or the layer is the it looks for string in a string, like hi, hello, what's up, cool, like whatever,
Yeah,
huh? Oh, like whatever the kind of shit like that, it'll auto return because it's already looking for string in a string in these words. Shit's really not
yeah,
that
it's gonna be a lot of
complicated,
work.
man. Like no shit isn't infinitely complicated, but it's like the principles haven't changed, the grounding principles of it all. But now since I understood that like it wants to speak like computer code to other things and trying to get it to rephrase my gibberish into like usable things.
Yeah,
Yeah, so getting that on my end is going to help to use lower end models locally for better performance locally. Um yeah, and it's more economic because I'm only getting returns of like specific things. And it doesn't tell me if I just ask it what the cap of Australia is, I can get it to just answer one word. And then try that with your GP. Well, you have to say like, oh, answer me in one word. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But it's easier not to have to say it like that.
yeah. It sounds like you're having a blast with this tool.
I'm cruising. I'm like hoverboarding past a lot of other people in that community.
You're gonna give tutorials when you're all done.
I could give tutorials now,
You're
but
gonna
like
let me piggyback off your success.
any way possible. Yeah. I
Oh,
don't
that'd
know
be
like what
fucking.
kind of success I'll have on my own, honestly. Like I'm not really motivated like that. I'm not a very good entrepreneur. You know what I mean? I can have ideas about stuff, but like the follow through, I got the swing but not the
Yeah.
follow through. I don't know how to tell you. But
The follow through is the hard part, like
I can
staying with it and committing, because it's like
cat like I
you
could
kind
see
of
60
dedicate your
different
life to it.
if I wanted to, I could just come up with 60 different real businesses that could be done with this. Like I'm not sure where to execute from there, you know. But I just know that my process of development constantly makes this thing better. And so I might as well just keep doing that. And then it's got a wider scope of like applicable things that it could eventually do.
Yeah.
And then I don't have to do those things. Like you don't have to build the foundation twice. You just build it once.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I'm like, all right, yeah, sounds good what you're doing, like teaching it how to learn from you in a sense, while it sort of yeah, it's gonna be like custom for you.
Like you could teach it like how to do one myopic part of a business, right? Or you could teach it how to run a business, but then you have to teach it how businesses work, right? In order to have
Yeah.
it run one, right? Otherwise, so at what point can you step back and be like, yo, you actually have full scope and understanding of like you're actually my manager, you know? That's the aspect. It's like a box and a box and a box. You just have to. I'm just trying to build the biggest box I can right now, so I don't have to. So I can subdivide that out. But in the sense of like trying to like how do you synthesize like what classical music is, or how like what like French cuisine is to it, you know? Like I'm trying to build a way for it to understand all the fucking special things out there, you know? Latin percussion. Well, what's the fuck is Latin percussion, you know? Like it doesn't know that really. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So like,
sorta.
it's like if I was like, oh, make me a bossa nova tune, remix one of the Biggie tracks, make a bossa nova tune, so I can dance around like I'm the mask, fucking Jim Carrey or some shit, right?
Mm.
How like that's a crazy request, um, but like how is my network going to be able to do that? It's got to know who Jim Carrey is in a way. Maybe I'll have some kind of reference to that, a madcap personality or something like that. I can make that just by copying and pasting a couple things, and I can create like specific JSON like structs that are like exact shits of like programmatically what it understands, not like a vague blah 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 of text. So that's the way to sort of. It's like a concept, right? So if I say Jim Carrey the mask, you're not thinking of all the index of other shit in there, right? You already know what that is.
Yeah,
So
I do. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and that's what I'm trying to make it do. Like, just basically use the atom connected to all this stuff. Like, oh, I get it, man. Like, um,
Yeah.
it recognizes when it just says like, oh, well, that's fucking already information in my database. It's already like I'm already primed to understand it, and I understand all the connect how that connects to the rest of all my other shit. So that's the hope here. That it's quicker that way in inference in its own pool of knowledge, like it's self learning on its own shit. Hopefully,
Yeah. Well, I mean, it'd probably be easier just to get a person, kidnap them, and force them to learn everything you want them to, and then just be like, "All right, bitch, now go do this."
like as I use it, it gets more integrated. All the knowledge becomes more granular at the level. Like it starts to bridge connections and be like, oh yeah, like I'm an artist and I have fucking music tools. Oh, and like I do this, and so it starts to understand its own network, because otherwise it won't. It's like just the like memory. Think about it like you might remember like what a tennis ball is, and that you might remember that there's a connection to a tennis racket, but that doesn't mean you could play tennis. So there's a whole
Yeah.
other thing that's in there. So trying to get these all together, or it's like memory could be, if one thing's not connected, it's like if I was trying to think of this example for Rick, like if he was like if I gave him an ice cream cone and he's like, all right, yeah, and then everybody else is eating ice cream cones, he's like, well, what am I supposed to do with this, the ice cream cone? You're like, oh, you didn't know that that's an ice cream cone, it's just a different form of ice cream. He's like, oh yeah. And once you download that information, you're like, oh yeah, I've seen other people eating ice cream out of dishes before. I didn't know that you could just eat it like that. I see you guys doing it, but I don't know that I can do it. So it's that kind of, it's a weird way of like, if we just have one lost connection, it's kind of can't execute, or it doesn't know things
Right. That's
are
the
like that.
hiccup, the bottleneck, or whatever you want to
That's a
call it. Yeah.
that's a basic intelligence. That's an equational problem. That can be solved too. So
Yeah.
I'm sure that there's some kind of inference based thinking paper. I'll just like research and then I'll come up with a PDF from some fucking, Stanford or something, has done it. I just like load it in there and be like, yo, bitch, break this up, fucking use it. And it seems like I, over the course of different things of doing that, maybe it's having a net overall effect. But like I said, I've only been operational with this for, it's like, well, it's like 15 days or something. So yeah, man.
Oh wow, that's it.
Yeah, in 2 weeks.
You,
In the
you got
first
all
week,
these
I was
fucking
able to.
ideas. I like it.
Yeah, it's nuts, man. I fucking really just it's like I knew all the parts or something like that. If you just like had maybe somebody could like build like a dope ass like fucking car or something, or like a kit car or something, or a rock climbing shit. They just know all like, oh yeah, use these shocks, these fucking tires, you know what I mean? This
Mhm.
kind of thing. So I guess I kind of already knew those things to shop for, and then I'm just like a really hip shopper and this other stuff, and I kind of know the limits. So because I know the limits, I'm already trying to get around them. Uh, so
Oh,
that's
I
how
got
this results
you.
out. Like that. That's all basically. I'm just an idiot, really.
Just an idiot.
Some of my shit is like do work now, like make work. like, like I might
That's
as
what
well.
you
If
say to it.
it's like you absorb nothing of the last thing that I said, so I might as well just if I get in a frustrated point with it, and it's humorous, man.
Man, if you could just say that to it, do work, and it could be like, all right, well, here's the video game. Fucking 3 days later. You said do work.
Well, it sort of understands like that there's like long-standing things to do. So if one of those was like, if I was like, oh, like we're gonna work on making like recreations of classic video games, right? You're gonna be like, we'll make like Biggie Kong, right? And we'll make a
Oh,
version of that, right? And I was like,
I'm getting a
okay.
copy.
And I'm
You got
like,
your
this is
first
what we're gonna
customer right here.
do. We're gonna make like we're gonna take all the Junior Mafia and we're gonna put them in their own little video games, and then we'll have that like a little. There'll be little playable arcade machines inside the brain environment. This type. I don't know. I could go that crazy with it. I don't know what is this a passion project. I don't know. Probably have to start just journaling the fun of it. I guess there's a few people that just develop for fun and have like YouTube channels. That's all that jazz.
Yeah, it's like, who gives a fuck if you're having fun with it? And yeah, that's pretty much what matters.
Like I evaluate like retail applications as I go, but it's like it feels like that's a temptation that's gonna take me away from the like a more
Innovation.
like I'm gonna get it all realized and I'll be like, oh man, like that's the way, and if, maybe I'm chasing something that doesn't exist too. I'm prone to that.
Yeah. Yeah. I can relate to that.
But that's okay because even my mistakes are fucking gold, bro. That's what I know. Um, Yeah, getting it to understand story next and like telling stories and how there are stories and shit like that will be an interesting thing. So I could like have it make scripts for things. I could have it generate things from the NLP toolkit, from the Myers Briggs toolkit. Loading different things in their scenarios. Um, and that would be, yeah, I guess to write like scripts for actors or something for movies or something. Just do quick drafts. But for character consistency, to make sure that those characters have those same important things to them, it's pretty good at remembering those types of playing a role. It does really good, you know. It doesn't really break character. Even like I'll mistakenly call one window. I'll be like, "Yo, Don or Twin," and it's like, "Yo, I'm not Don. I'm Twin." I'm like, "Oh shit, my bad. Excuse me."
It's kind of rude calling it by the wrong name.
Yeah, or like also just like the idea of breaking out to topics. Like if I ask it for something crazy, you know what I mean? Like just a paragraph of like a ask, right? It'll be like, yo, dude's asking for some power usage. So that's I have a sort of a dynamic stick shifter of everything from like typo oopsies or hellos to like real work. Power is gonna like begin like a whole project basically based on answering the fucking ask, you know, and then it'll JSON struct that out, you know, it'll just work it like a program. So I could be like, make me a web app that fucking counts my calories because I'm fucking burning too many calories thinking about shit and smoking weed and drinking coffee, man. Like, what kind of diet should I have that's going to be like fucking neutrally effective to my system or whatever? You know what I mean? Like, print me that shit. I want an app that does that. Fucking make it done. And then, you know, hopefully it's going to task execute that out, break into steps and be like, yo, here's the return, boss. Like, download that shit to your phone now.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of utility if you can get it to function like that.
And
To
all
the
that would
point
be like
where
lost
you
if
could.
I'm like, yeah, and like different things come out all the time. So it's like somebody just was like, oh yeah, here's like a web scraper, open web scraper. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like, yeah, I can just get any information off the web easily. That's nice. Yeah, it's kind of interesting to have, you know,
Oh, that's invaluable, dude.
like, you got like I'm trying to let it touch the computer, let it touch the internet, let it touch like apps, you know, so that I can just like pipe the shit right through. So like I'm not copy paste. I do copy, and then I do wait. Where's window? I scroll through. There's a window, and I paste. Like, that's I don't need that to be my experience either, right? Like I need to write the macro for me. I don't do very much here. But if I've got this like rapid fire like way that I can say things to it, and then it can be like, "Yo, that's a send." It can capture that, work that problem out separately. Then it's right back where I'm like, "Oh yeah, what's the cap of Australia?" It's like capybara, dude. And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I freaking forgot you just said that." You know, it's like you can just scroll up, and I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm lazy. Anyway, that's kind of innovative too. So just like it's like tearing a sheet of paper off every time. I call it sheets. So it's just immediate send, immediate send, immediate send. We can do it up to 3 layers. So we have like a triple layer LLM routing, power shifting. It's too good, bro. And I just did this yesterday in like about 4 hours. I'll stop talking about it. It's gonna sound like I'm bragging. It's gonna sound like I'm
No,
fucking
doesn't
braggart.
bother
I'm
me.
not a braggart. I'm just saying I'm surprised at the fucking immense potential of this stuff. I just want everybody. I'm just, like, evangelizing it. I guess like want everybody to fuck around with it. Don't be afraid. It's an idiot can do it.
Yeah, but I don't really want to get into it just yet
No, you don't have to.
because I already know what's going to
Yeah.
happen. It's just going to
I,
consume me.
yes.
And that's what I don't. It's like same reason I don't play certain games. It's like, nope. They just end up consuming all your fucking time. And you get lost.
Yeah. I think like learning this development thing is just like a thing that I like to do, but I would like to be able to share a more completed basic version with if it does seem like it's helping me out, you know, with other people to see for them to test out. That's yeah, it's a good thing to do.
I'll alpha test if you need any help when I got time. If you want to, you know what I mean? If you need assistance, getting some kinks out or something, maybe throw some fucked up ideas at you. So you could be like, nah, I don't like it. You know what I mean? But it's a lot, man. Phew. Something like that. It's kind of like, I don't know. I want to get the if I'm gonna get into something like that, like heavy, it's like I want to have a couple other things in order first.
I'm saying like just get your feet wet with this shit because like it's gonna be
That's not how
possibly
I do things though.
important. Like, well, I don't know, right? I
I
hear
don't
you,
get my
but
feet wet. I dunk my fucking head. You know what I mean? I dive in. That's how I do shit. I don't know. It's not very it's not the
I
best way
only
to go
have the
about
free
things,
time to
but
do this because like you're here kind of holding it down, you know? Otherwise, I got to hold the middle or whatever. I'm just joking around. If I was here more engaged in all this stuff, like I don't think I would get shit done. So sometimes it you have to have something that's like, I don't know, it takes you away. I appreciate having this community to listen to and to interact with
yep.
and all that stuff, but it's like it's not my center right now, and that's cool actually, you know? Like
Yeah, it is cool.
it lets me not be like too emotionally invested in building and maintaining the energy because that's kind of how I was feeling before. But that's a
Dude,
stupid
I
way to feel.
was yeah, nah, it happens. Like I was listening to some of the Globers in here and I'd start getting like upset just hearing what they're saying. It's like now I'm just trying to check out of that. It's like I don't really get it with it. You know, they can monologue to the point if I'm not engaged in the conversation. It's like I don't give a fuck. But yeah, before it would bother me. I'm like, dude, you guys are fucking coming in here doing all this you know? Now every once in a while, like come in, clip them a little bit, and then just bounce. Because I don't know. It's like I think a lot of people come in and do this shit intentionally. You know, they're looking to disrupt.
Yo, what's up, crew?
Que pasa?
Oh fuck Australia. He's in here again. What's up, Ricksky?
Risky, did you watch the Sassy Sasquatch shit?
What?
The
What was
cartoon I
that?
sent you.
Not yet, no.
You fuck.
Dude, I got priorities. I just came back from like a birthday celebration for a 70-year-old. What do you want me to do?
You took a plane ride to a birthday?
I'm driving on the highway right now. I'm driving back from that particular party I was at.
Oh, all right. I remember the other day you said you were hopping on a plane. Forgot where you were going or what that was
He's
all
meeting
about.
with
I headed
he was
from
meeting with
Brisbane
elites.
to Sydney,
Oh,
and that was because I was picking up. Yeah, I got camper vans, and they wanted to pick a one-way destination. So
Yeah, nice cover
what you
story.
got to do? Yeah, cover story.
I'm
they were like,
fucking with you, man.
but they were
I gotta
like
say,
asking
I
for like,
actually like. I hate driving. By the way, like I just hate driving. Like some people love driving, like just getting on the highway and drive. I hate driving.
Oh,
Don't
that's
like it.
unfortunate.
Don't get it.
What kind of vehicle you own? Nah, I don't. You don't have to tell me that. Do you own like a coupe, a two door?
Right now, right now is a super custom high ace, four wheel
it's the only,
drive, super
What
custom.
is a Hiace?
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
is
If
that
it's
like
four wheel
a,
drive.
Toyota. It's a Toyota.
oh yeah. Oh, it's like one of the like a high jet, like a Daihatsu high
The
jet. No, I'm just joking.
3 liter diesel turbo.
3 liter,
That's what I'm cruising in right now.
3 liter turbo. He said. Ah, it's
It's a,
fucking
it's a
Yeah,
bit,
sweet. Spell it.
it's kind of a
Spell it for
big,
me.
right?
turbo diesel, bro, all the way.
Spell the name of the car.
Suzuki Samurai.
High ace, super custom.
Yeah, spell it, dude.
High ace, HIACE SUPERCUSTOM.
I got
STOM.
got the super. I got the super
Alright,
custom. I'm
cool.
not that retarded.
He has a
Oh
Geo
well, I
Metro.
can see why you don't like fucking driving.
No, dude, this is like cruisy as fuck. But I just don't like driving.
Get a two. I'd say get a coupe. Yeah, get a coupe and then like a
Cadillac.
two-door
You can't
with
get a
some like
coupe
kit to it.
and expect like a coupe. Like, okay, the whole reason for the largely for the discomfort of driving in a Hiace such as this is because the wheel sits right above the driver position. You're literally experiencing every bump along the road.
You need like a
But
rapper.
at the end of the day, I mean, you're carrying like a bed. You're carrying all of your water, your fridge, all of this shit's like carried like with you. So like, that's your cost.
Yeah,
Hydraulic
that's not
suspension so
unpleasant.
you can go three-wheeling around the corners.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a pleasant driving experience. That's what I'm saying. Get a two-door, get like a coupe, and
You can't
like,
get
I'm
two
telling.
door coupe in a camper van experience, bro. Like, it's just
Camper
not.
coupe. We just invented it.
Oh,
It doesn't work like that.
so you took it for. Oh, all right, I get it.
Dude's living
Like
in a
that's
van
why
like
you
a
went.
Puerto Rican.
Just have a detachable coupe section, like the Starship Enterprise.
Well, Pure Rigger, he sounds like he's from New Jersey. So, I mean, I think they go camping in
Fuck you.
Mercedes.
No, I'm not for Jersey.
It's from fucking Boston, dude.
I got an
Is that the
Infinity
same
two-door.
thing?
So
I don't even sound like I'm from New Jersey most of the time, unless I'm laying it on thick.
Is it the 5.6 or the
those things are
400?
fun to drive. Like, I'll tell you what, man. I have two different vehicles, right? One I can fit a bunch of tools in, and another one that's just fun to drive. Right. The one
Infinity's
that I
nice.
could fit, well, not a bunch, but enough tools, right, to go from like job site to job site. Not a truck. It's just performs
Yeah, well,
better in
I'll tell you right now,
multiple
this one is the
conditions.
fun one to drive. All the other ones are really hard to drive. This thing's cruisy as fuck.
Yeah, but I get like you. If I'm driving the other car, I don't enjoy driving. Like it's like, dude, fuck this fucking drive sucks.
I
If
like my
I'm
old
in my
truck.
two-door, I don't care. I love it. Like I'm having fun.
You guys like
I
old
don't know.
trucks
It's
like
just
F-250s and stuff like that? I like the rumble of an old truck.
No, not me.
I don't mind the rumble. It's just a case of like highway driving, man. Like for long periods of time, I'm not a driver. It's so ironic that I find myself in this industry and I just don't
Some of
like
those
highway
Infinities
driving.
are all right, though. 5.6 and the 400, the red one, the R. It's not bad.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What could you do to improve the ride of it? Like, I don't know if it's with that type of vehicle. I
Nah,
don't
nothing,
know.
bro.
It's
No,
naturally
just
aspirated.
I
You
don't
ain't got
like
to do
driving, dude. Yeah, driving's just
Have you ever
so
owned a
nonsense.
sports car?
No, not specifically, no.
motorcycle.
But sports cars
I'd
aren't like they're pleasant to drive because you're articulating the ride. All camper vans should be orientated around the notion of like you just got to cruise. Like you're on cruise control. This particular
yeah.
vehicle does not have cruise control. You know,
Wait, your vehicle
it's like
doesn't have cruise control?
no, it's a 1993. It's a 1993 Super Custom, 3 liter,
What?
like turbo diesel. It's got all of the electronics, so like electronic windows, all the rest of it. No cruise control though. It's
What
the
the
one
fuck were
thing
they
it doesn't
thinking?
do. It's 1993, bro.
There wasn't cruise control in '93. I thought Acura already had it then.
Um, I'm not saying that 1993 vehicles couldn't have cruise control, but I mean, it's a little bit before its
Yeah.
time. These
It was
vehicles are
still,
always like they're known for like being ahead of their time, like way ahead of their time.
They definitely had cruise control back then. You ever remember that knob? You'd pull a knob. Not that I was, but I know about
You
those
ever pull a
cars.
knob? You ever pull a knob?
Yeah,
Yo,
Talking
you
about
always
these
you
pull
literally
knobs.
pull a knob and
I hear you,
for
bro.
cruise control.
This dude's stick shifting for somebody else. Was it really a knob pull system?
Yeah, You would pull it up. Yeah, you pull a knob, obviously, and then it would just be in cruise control. It wasn't digital.
I
But
remember the
all
button
of the
press.
cruise control
but
is
that's it.
based on sort of like parameters. So yeah, you could do it analog or you could do it digitally. I assume that the digital control sort of cruise control stuff, it's all working analog anyway. So doesn't matter.
What if that one dude owned Bitcoin? You know that one dude?
Epstein? we talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah. I was just thinking a long time ago. I
Oh,
was
that
like,
one
that dude
dude.
probably might
That one
have
dude.
something to do. Would it be crazy?
What?
Would it be crazy that the
Oh
Walt
yeah,
Disney
that is
colors?
his name.
I don't even know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
He's talking about that dude.
Epstein.
Oh, what
What
was his
one
name?
dude, bro?
Jeffrey Epstein, man.
With the Trump
That one
thing.
dirty
Bitcoin
Yeah,
owner.
dude.
that guy.
Yeah, Ham Island Peach or whatever. What do they call that? Like
It's like a
Island Pete or something?
Is he a Harvard guy or something? Gray hair, right? He's an older
Yeah.
fellow, but he knew
Older
That
Trump
rapey
when
guy.
he was
guy.
younger or something.
That
Oh,
rapey
fuck, I
Harvard guy.
forget. That dude, like, wait, didn't he have a fucking island? That guy? Damn,
Yeah, the Nickelodeon Island with
fucking,
the
I
little
remember
dot.
that. That was
With the
crazy.
Oh,
little
that
dot.
one dude. All right.
With
Yeah.
the and then but people wanted to visit the island because it was like so cool. He had like a cool
Yeah. And
but
everybody would
like,
wear
but then
blue
it wasn't
stripes and
until it
white.
was cool till it wasn't or whatever. But that's like every party, isn't it?
Well, if you notice the blue and white theme, it's the Walt Disney Castle. It's blue and white, and it's got the stripes going across it. And like a lot of their stuff has that. That's weird because that's the Navy's colors, blue and white. Is that
Peace to
weird?
the panel. Top of the morning, everyone. Happy Sunday.
Oh,
Connected
this
to the
fucking
Navy
guy.
CIA.
Yeah, you ever heard about the Navy when they hit the equator?
No.
They have a celebration. They all start making out.
We're talking about the
Such,
righteous Disney, the
such
righteous
an
Disney
asshole.
Corporation.
Classic
You never
American
heard that?
Navy. Classic American Navy. They all just want to make out. Okay.
No, but think about it
Tell,
though. You
tell us
got
more
an
about your fucking. Right?
It's like snailback or shellback or something. I forget what the thing's called, but no, they don't. They don't make out.
I'm just saying though, it's an island, right? And then you have a port out off the island or another little island, a little section, right? Where you can do your private things with like submarines and shit.
What do
How
you
come
mean?
submarines aren't brought up? It's a fucking island. You can go underwater, never be seen, never be seen, never be
Okay,
seen, ever by
yeah.
anybody
Why not
ever.
just build a tunnel though? Why
What if
why
he do,
build a sub
what
when
if
you
he's
could
got
build a
one?
tunnel?
Could use the Bimini Road.
It's still going to be
No,
connected to the
underground
Navy,
tunnel
my
to
friend.
Epstein Island.
Yeah, anything underwater is Navy's. That's all I'm saying. Navy. The Navy, the CIA, and underwater shit for that
Or
area.
like crystal levitation, the
No, just
hovercraft.
private travel and shit for the fucking government and certain people and shit like that too. Maybe they don't have to take helicopters. Maybe they could take the trains, underground tunnels, submarines.
Like a mail tube system.
Oh yeah. Yep, mail tube.
Compressed air.
But make it like
Yep.
a vacuum chamber
Yes,
where
sir.
it's like
Exactly.
just sucks you to your location.
Pole to pole
Maglev
within seconds.
suckage.
Zoop.
Yep.
Super
You
suck.
can also use magnetism that way too. You just get a big loop. If the system is looped and you have an equator, you have a north and south, you have your magnetic system already
Yeah,
set
if it
up.
was lubed, it would be even faster.
No, 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 no. If you're north, coast to north, you've already got the system set up. It's already here. It already exists.
Bro, I ain't getting in that unless it's lubed.
No. You're gonna get a lot of
How the
turbulence
magnet works.
otherwise. Gotta maintain the pressure in the system.
Well,
Dynamic.
how else would you fly pole to pole?
It's a low frictive dispersal.
Definitely not magnets, huh?
But we do get that from the boundary layer effect from the air as well. So we stay in a loop.
I don't know. They say you go faster one way than the other.
Well, no, we're just gonna go one direction. I think only.
Well, as long as your
Amazing
ship
band.
works like a compass.
It's like top 5
Right.
bands of all time. One Direction.
Yeah, the compass is going to be your driving point. Imagine if a little needle just directed your ship where it had to go.
Shit, I'm gonna imagine that right now. Ooh, that's good.
Well, I'm just saying, if your ship is light, everybody thinks you got to have a heavy, crazy ship and all this. You can have a light ship that just moves with less friction anyway, like a hot air balloon or a helium balloon.
I feel you, dog.
Yeah, you'll have the least amount of friction on a ball shape than you will the other shit.
Ooh. What's happening with that? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. Holy moly. All right. Yeah, random noises. What's going on, BR?
Just a rant. How about yourself?
Oh, yeah. I'm coding up a storm these days of AI, and I've done some interesting things today. Yes.
Here, there's a squabble between brother and sister. You're gonna have to repeat that again.
Yeah. No, it's all right. Don't worry about it. Or maybe I don't know. It's probably just too much to explain to you right now. But it's really cool what you can do.
Okay. Right on, right on. I'm just
If there's
waking up. Just did a little wake and bake, and debating
yeah,
if I went to
well,
drink some coconut water
these are good choices to make.
or
Yes.
just fast. Or it's like I don't have an appetite. You know, you wake up and you're like,
Got a decision tree. I hear you.
yeah. So I just drank some vinegar water and kind of letting that do its thing.
That's it. No, stay right there.
Bro, you could have just turned it the other way around. It's not that big deal.
I'm so upset.
It's okay. Just take a breath. Through the nose, out the mouth. And let's see. After that, also another decision tree. If I'm gonna do some mid work today, or if I'm gonna just do my little 100 pull-up challenge thingy. Try to hit 100 pull-ups in one rep, or not one
Oh,
rep,
that's a
but
lot.
one set. Yeah, one set. And if
What's
not, I
what's a
just
set?
decrease in technique and try to get the reps out in short.
What are you calling a set?
So like if I like honestly I can do an honest like 21 pull-ups before I like tire out in one go. And so then after normal pull-ups I stop at 21. I would try to keep going to reach 100, but I'll just decrease the technique, or like the leverage. So I'll maybe do half pull-ups for the rest, then I might stop at 36. Like, okay, now I'll do quarter pull-ups, then I stop at I don't know. I rep out with that at 72, Then
Yeah,
okay, now
I'd
I'm gonna do
advise
wall
against
pull
that.
ups.
I'd advise
Just
that
keep
against
decreasing,
that heavily.
Oh, okay. What's your demo?
I would just gain 3 a week. For pull-ups, I would try and gain 3 a week. Doing half for cheaters, I wouldn't do that. So do what you could do. If the most you could do is 10, I would do maybe like 2 at a time, rest, do another 2, rest. Get what I mean? Like I would take your max. I'd take your max and I'd split it up into like, whatever like groups, multiple groups, like probably somewhere around 4 or 5 groups and just rest in between. And then I try and add like 3 a week. And that will be a challenge because you're going to hit a plateau. And once you plateau, you're going to be like, fuck, this ain't working. And then you just switch it up and like start working your back and take like a couple weeks off from doing any pull-ups at all. Work out your back or just a different muscle group and then go right back to it.
Yeah, dude, I agree with Ricker for once.
Appreciate
Yo,
it.
yeah, that's how you get injured sometimes, dude. Like if you push it to your absolute limit constantly, dude. And it doesn't really have that much benefit, bro. Like I remember listening to a Russian fitness coach from like the 80s, bro. And people were like, dude, how'd you get this guy to basically beat his max and surpass it by like 20 reps, dude, in just like a couple weeks? And it's you gotta rest too, yo. You gotta rest your arms and your body, and then go back to it after a couple weeks.
Yep.
And just all about form and technique, dude. Like you don't have to kill yourself, dude.
Yeah, this is done once a week, by the way. Maybe I should have threw that in there. I did
Once a
say pull
week?
up. I did say pull up challenge. I did say that, but maybe I'm sorry, guys. I should have maybe do that.
When you hop on the bar to do pull-ups, how many can you do? Like clean. I'm not talking like I'm
Yeah,
kicking my fucking
clean.
legs.
Yeah, it's like 11 good straight like
Oh, that's
to the
good.
chest, damn near. Yeah,
That's good. No swing. Go. You fully extend your
yeah,
arms
dead start. Yeah, dead start. Yeah,
with your chin above the bar.
yeah, tapping the chest plate.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, 275. Yeah, but I'm a calisthenic fan though, so that's why. So I've been yeah.
Yeah, doing it weekly. I don't know. That's going to be slow gains, but I mean, there'll be a benefit.
I'm doing a lot of other stuff in between. I'm pretty big on Jeet Kune Do now. Hey, turn this down a little bit. Oh man, you jamming right here. Okay. Yeah, I do a lot of Jeet Kune Do. It's very good on my
Uh,
shoulder. Since my shoulder injury from wrestling, Jeet Kune Do seems to just fit my flavor. So I do that.
what is
Clean.
Jeet Kune
You got
Do?
to do it in water.
Oh, it's like the Bruce Lee style. It's like pretty much like kickboxing and fencing, and Chinese kung fu had a baby. That's how I look at it. It's like kickboxing, kung fu, and fencing merged together. Epes and fencing type stuff. But instead, you get a back fist. A very fast back fist. Um, the
I mean,
front
that'll help.
lead is in the front compared to in
What
the
is that?
rear.
Like twitch reflex you're working on?
Hmm?
Are you working on like twitch reflexes or something?
Just personal protection and self defense and fitness, just health. Something to do,
Yeah,
instead
yeah,
of
yeah.
sitting down on the computer and talking to 5 different AIs all day and playing video games. So it's like my balancer,
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been doing that. Do that, do my thing.
I would just
Then
practice on beating up the misses. You know what I mean? That'll strengthen you pretty good.
what was that? My partner work? Oh yeah, my wife. She's somewhat of a kickboxer herself. She's like her own little Clarissa Shields for sure. Maybe it's because of my Dragon Ball Z background. Saiyans, but Saiyans,
Really?
they're is pretty much like GI James. If you pay attention to every woman that Saiyans had, from Chi Chi to Boma, they all have a little spice to their personality. If you pay, so that's But Vegeta breaks it down to Piccolo in one of the episodes. That's actually a Saiyan thing to pick, like almost masculine, aggressive type women.
Yeah, I don't watch Anime. Any? No, I don't.
Yeah, well, you do just of some different short.
Anna
Yeah,
gay?
yeah.
Oh, is that what I said? I meant
Yeah.
anime.
You like
I think
Family
I heard
Guy?
that.
If you like South Park, then that's American anime. It's just a Japanese way of saying animation. But I get you though. I get you. Yeah, the yatta, all that type of shit. Gotcha.
Hadouken!
What the man? Yeah, fuck that shit. Gotcha.
Or like, like
Anyway.
you prefer what does he say when he throws the like the ball of fire or something?
Yeah, the warrior
Dragon Ball
class
Z?
type females. Yeah, the GI James.
Um, Hadouken! Great.
Yeah, give me only Fiona's in this circle. Well, in my circle. American term, not American term for them is just cow tippers. Those who don't mind getting their hands dirty, don't mind changing the tires, you know what I mean? That's my cup of coffee.
Stop it. I'm not doing this mission no more.
Yeah, it's abandon mission and try another one. It works. It happens. It's just they're all side quests, so it's no big deal. They're just side quests to obtain more. Yeah, they're not main quests, so it's okay. This guy's freaking out over Mal Morales right now. But I'm enjoying the swing scenes. The swinging looks kind of cool.